There is something strange about the fact that millions of people in the Truman Show choose to spend their time watching Truman live a fairly ordinary life. They watch him wake up in the morning and greet his neighbors before going to work. Then they follow him through conversations with his wife and best friend and continue watching as another normal day in Seahaven passes. There are no extraordinary adventures keeping them interested in him, yet people watch him everywhere, including from their homes, at work, and even lying in a bathtub. Watching someone else navigate a mundane life gives the audience a chance to share their feelings of both loneliness and connection with an on-screen character they don't know in real life. Their attachment to Truman creates an uncomfortable contradiction. We could say many members of the audience care about him, but they also accept his confinement because watching his life gives them something valuable in return. They receive companionship, comfort, and distraction from watching him, while Truman loses his privacy and the freedom to decide how he lives his life. The film made me think about how easily our enjoyment of something can stop us from questioning what somebody else had to give up for us to enjoy it in the first place. If you're enjoying this video, it would really help if you subscribe to the channel. If you'd also like to support my work, you can buy me a coffee using the link in the description below. As far as Truman knows, Seahaven is a real town and the life he has built there is real too. He goes to work each day at an insurance company and returns to the home he shares with his wife, while Marlon has been his best friend since childhood and is someone he believes he can trust. There are things Truman genuinely can't know because of how much control he lives under. His wife can't tell him the truth because she's an actor, while his supposed lifelong best friend is also performing a role whenever they spend time together. When Truman begins to suspect that something is wrong, the people he would ordinarily trust for answers are part of the deception. His experience shows the pain of living in a world where all you can know is controlled. Some of Truman's deepest fears have also been deliberately created to control what he believes he can do. After he's led to believe that his father has died while on a sailing trip, he develops a fear of water, which helps prevent him from leaving Seahaven. The production therefore turns perhaps his most painful life experience into their main way of keeping him trapped in the beautiful prison created for him. The film shows the value and beauty of privacy and why it needs to be protected. Some experiences are for us and us alone, and the film shows what happens when our privacy is violated. Truman has spent his entire life believing that there are moments when nobody is watching him. When he speaks to his wife at home, sleeps at night, grieves someone he loves, or simply sits alone with his thoughts, he has no reason to imagine that these experiences are being recorded and watched by strangers around the world. The film also makes me value anonymity and obscurity. I'm glad I can leave my house when I want and not have people hunting me to send me back home. Something like this isn't what we see valued in our world because fame, for example, is valued more, which feels questionable considering all that we see happen in this film. Truman has the kind of fame that people spend years trying to achieve, with people across the world recognizing his face and organizing parts of their day around watching him. Yet he can't experience the freedom that obscurity gives us. As he grows increasingly determined to find out what lies beyond Seahaven, he ultimately has to confront the fear that has helped keep him there for years. Truman gets onto a boat and sails across the water, which forces Christoph, the show's executive producer, to create a storm powerful enough to make him turn around. Despite the increasingly dangerous storm, he keeps going until his boat eventually hits the wall of the set, revealing the physical boundary of the world he has always believed to be real. Truman's escape also offers a helpful way of thinking about the cycles we might want to break in our own lives, whether they involve habits and patterns we no longer want to repeat, or a way of living that we have decided we want to change. Breaking those cycles may require us to confront fears that have helped keep us where we are, just as Truman has to face his fear of water before he can leave Seahaven. We may face resistance along the way, but there is something to be gained from continuing to pursue the change we believe is right for us. At the edge of Seahaven, Truman finds a door leading to a world he knows almost nothing about. Before he leaves, Christoph argues that there is no more truth in the outside world than there is in the world he created for him, where he has nothing to fear. But what's the value of living in a seemingly perfect world if you're a prisoner in it? What Christoph offers Truman in this moment is certainty. Seahaven has provided for him throughout his life, while the world beyond the door comes with pain, disappointment, and choices he may eventually regret. Truman chooses to leave because the uncertainty outside Seahaven gives him something he never truly had, the freedom to make choices about his own life and discover for himself where those choices lead. There is something hopeful about Truman choosing the imperfect world Christoph warns him about, knowing that freedom offers no guarantee that his life will be easier. In the end, the film made me appreciate the value of freedom and privacy, including the ordinary ways we experience them that can be easy to overlook. Freedom gives us some say over the direction of our lives, while privacy allows parts of those lives to remain our own. I think both are worth protecting and cherishing. If you've got something on your mind that you'd like to talk about, you can have a one-to-one conversation with me. I'll listen, we'll talk, and afterwards, I'll put what you've shared into words for you to keep. If you feel like this could be useful to you, you can find out more using the one-to-one conversations link in the description.